What a dramatic match. 1st of January, the year of 2026. A match between Sunderland and Manchester City. A match that has ended in a barren draw. The Premier League encounter between Sunderland and Manchester City at the Stadium of Light ended in a goalless draw. Sunderland, newly promoted and enjoying a strong start to life back into the top flight, put in a resolute defensive performance to frustrate the reigning champions. Manchester City dominated possession with around 64% but struggled to create clear-cut chances, managing only 0.26 expected goals compared to Sunderland's 0.56. The game was characterized by high physical aggressive pressing from the host and City's inability to break through combat 4-5-1 setup that blocked central progression and forced play wider. This resulted into City's ongoing issues with intensity and coordination, while Sunderland earned a valuable point through disciplined organization. Sunderland's approach was tailored to disrupt Manchester City rhythm, turning the match into a scrappy physical contest rather than a technical showcase. They employed a narrow, disciplined block that shut down half space and passing lanes with effective cover shadows, forcing City to recycle possession without penetration. The aggression press led to more shots, 6-2 at halftime, and chaotic score second balls, making it uncomfortable for City to build from the back. Defensively, they were composed and resolute, keeping stars like Erling Haaland quiet and limiting City's threat between the lines. Mistakes with Team Sunderland, with effective defense, while effectively defending, Sunderland occasionally overcommitted to long balls and direct plays, which reduced their ability to maintain possession, averaging just to 368 passes per match, the lowest in the league. This led to the turnovers in transitions, exposing them to City's quick switches. If not for their recovery speed, they could have conceded more goals in this match today. In attack, they lacked composure in key moments, failing to capitalize on counters despite winning more duels and intensity battles. Their ex-goal advantage came from set pieces and scrap rather than structured build-up, showing resilience, reliance on chaos over control. Defensive distances were sometimes stretched when pressing high, risking gaps in City had found quicker central connection. Solutions to such things problems they should build on this. Sunderland could incorporate more varied build-up patterns, such as using midfielders like Daniel to connect play, reduce dependence on long balls. This could help transition from defense to attack more fluidly without losing their physical edge. Improve in-game adaptability by introducing substitutes who add creativity like wingers for wider overloads to exploit tired defense late on, turning draws into wins against top sides. Focus on set piece refinement to convert their physical dominance into goals, as they created chances but lacked finishing position in those. Manchester City analysis. City controlled the ball but appeared disappointed with poor tempo and vulnerability in transition. Their lineup changes, like starting Xavier for with and Nathan Ake for rotation, aimed to stretch the pitch and maintain structure, but they couldn't bypass Sunderland's press effectively. Players like Ryan Chucky and Phil Foden were stabbed off the ball between the lines, while Savio found some rhythm on the right but was often isolated. Their performance underscored broader issues, including underperformance from stars like Haaland and lack of lethality in the attack, because there were no direct balls to Haaland. He was to go check and find his balls for himself, which was a risky take for the team. City lacked bravery on the ball and quick central connection, allowing Sunderland to dictate a high-intensity duel, heavy game that disrupted their usual flow. Nico Ori was unusually loose under pressure, contributing to sloppy defending and large distances between units during possession losses. Self-inflicted errors such as rushed play and poor coordination out of possession echoed ongoing problems seen in recent matches, leading to fewer entries from the wide areas. Their set-piece threat was minimal, and they struggled against compact blocks, recycling possession without threats. Substitutions, while potentially game-changing, introducing Jeremy Doku for blindside runs, came too late to shift momentum fully, highlighting technical rigidity. Pep Guardiola could emphasize quicker tempo in possession, using players like Rodri for rapid switches to exploit wide areas and create pockets for creators like Foden and Cherki, incorporating more counter-attacking elements, setting into mid blocks and focusing energy on transition, counter slow build-up issues without key passes like Karen De Bruyne. Address defensive vulnerability by tightening unit distances and improving intensity of the ball, perhaps through targeted training on pressing triggers to regain control much faster. Rotate more aggressively to manage loads on players like Josko Gaviodol, while experimenting with inverted wingers like Doku on the right to add unpredictability and stretch games against deep defenses. What do you think Man City could have done better to score more goals? And now Arsenal remains on top of the league with 4 points clear on top of the league. Looking forward to the next games to see how better Arsenal will be. But if they continue winning as they're winning, then Arsenal will be the league's champion and the league winners this season. Thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to keep us on air, because that's the only way you can support us. Love you and bye.